All right, here is what immigrants like Atif are going to be deported for. This is Amazon talking with 96209U3 and a gang stalking immigrant with minor children, keeping my vagina under surveillance on behalf of a gang stalking airport, conspiring together with murder as the objective. 9HYR828 is monitoring. You'll see him in images in Impossible Light inside of this library where they're engaging with the mentally ill behavior of molesting with Impossible Light that they're pacing in as gang stalking demons. And that's a demon representing a company that you're supporting. You buy their products and they're keeping you under surveillance. This is the fake sun at 215 EC Street at 4 o'clock in the evening. The fake sun is over this building at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is 320 North Euclid Avenue, and it will not be at 1801 East G Street like I documented at 5:11 p.m. This is a gang stalking sex offender, 9HYR828, worthy of deportation. License plate. Stalking, psychopath with Impossible Light, 8EOJ614, mentally ill, monitoring my vagina. Psychopath, stalking under a fake sun. They're not ignorantly stalking with Impossible Light, that's a demon. They're not ignorantly under a fake sun that engaged in a grand departure from being at the Ontario Airport Inn. 8ZIS779, Impossible Light moving across the back of that vehicle. They're exhibiting mental illness and malice that is shared by gang stalkers like Atif of the Ontario Airport Board. A gang stalking population of immigrants that are keeping American citizens under surveillance, targeting them in furtherance of murder. And they do so with corrupt companies like Amazon. A psychopath that is demon possessed is hovering here, not just deviating from taking off from the airport Terminal 2 or Terminal 4, not just stalking under a fake sun that's not going to be and is at no point remaining over 1801 East G Street. This is speaking to Amazon, that company targeting, that Ontario Airport Board, including gang stalking immigrants like Atif targeting, doing so with the population of demons targeting my vagina. Okay, this is surveillance, presence in the path while psychopaths are stalking with Impossible Light, molesting with while they're opening and closing the door, targeting you while they also know that they're being documented. That's an act of violence, and it's sexually violent and psychologically harmful. Gang stalkers that are on the Ontario board that are immigrants are being deported. They will be prosecuted as conspiring by murder, gang stalking as an airport, and this is all serving to prosecute the domestic terrorists Derek Williams and Mike Lorenz. That Ontario police is monitoring with all of this facilitating conduct. It is the gang stalking police department's fault that this massive facilitation of public corruption and furtherance of murder is happening in the first place. Because they're supposed to be law enforcement, they're engaged in criminal surveillance. And they are of the Nephilim as well. It is currently 4:05 p.m. This is the evidence of monitoring my vagina. This will be the prosecution. Remember, they committed kidnapping at 10:29 a.m., 4:05 p.m., and 10:29 a.m. over the roof of this venue. They're going to prison. This is crossing paths. 7KTF. 885, this is crossing path, gang stalking. Doing so also at Woodside Senior Apartments, 5EZM 554, where the entity kept this fake sun. License plate, psychopaths, pacing 00322L2. This is P.O.C. That's the same psychopath. This is P.O.C.